now the Brattleboro News Recap Show. The very best show you could ever ask for, and everybody knows it. Yes, sir, we are live today. I'm Planet Hank. I'm super excited to do this show, man. We have had some crazy stuff go on lately. You know, if you're just getting in here, make sure that you share it up. I see some people popping in. Make sure you put something in the comments. Let everybody know that you're watching. Brattleboro News is back. We are here. We are here to stay. Oh boy, the radio's already popping. If you haven't seen all my videos, make sure that you follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Rumble. We're on Rumble, people. I mean, we're on all platforms. Yes, sir. Right now, what we're doing is we're sharing it up. Yo, let's send the Geo Powers, Lewis Davis, Jack Shady, Paula Martin, Jeff Bush. Oh, let me grab my iPad. We're sharing the show up. There we go. We're sharing the show up. So in this show, what I'm going to do is do the Brattleboro Recap Show. I've got 4 videos for y'all. Basically, what I do is I share it up. I play a video. I play the video from earlier in the week, the past videos that we have, and then and I have a chance to give you guys all the juicy details of everything that's happening. Big shout out to Jeff Bush, my sponsor. All the sponsors that have always helped me out. Let me throw up my sponsor card. Here's the original sponsors, Cherokee Diversified, DR Roofing Solutions. Huge shout out to them. But obviously, we all know that this has been an ongoing thing. I've got some new sponsors. First of all, my flagship sponsor, Brattleboro Ford. You really make things happen. You make it super... You make it really good for me. You make it Brattleboro News. You really, pull it out. Here's the thing. Brattleboro Ford has gone way out of their way to help out the Brattleboro News, okay? So what they're offering now is if you give up $250, if you go and buy a car, you will get a $250 rebate if you say Planet Hank or Brattleboro News sent you. And if you go to service your car, you could get 10% off all service. So that's an amazing new thing that Brattleboro Ford has added to their menu. Big shout out, Brattleboro Ford off Putney Road, Brattleboro, Vermont. Okay, now let's take a second. I am sharing it up into all the groups. And the group that I want to advertise the most right now is the Planet Hank Locker Room, where I share all of my content. I've invited everybody in there. Let me go ahead and write it. Brattleboro News Recap Show. Hashtag Brattleboro News. And here we go. I'm going to share it into all the groups. Whoop. If I can spell it right. American White Wolf Scanner, Planet Hank Locker Room, Brattleboro Ranting and Panhandling, Brattleboro Chat, Brattleboro Vermont, Scanner Gossip, Bennington Scanner. I grew up in Vermont. Come on. And I'm inviting all of you to share it into whatever groups and whatever you think would be a good match for this show, because there are tons of groups. And this is something that we all can enjoy and post and take part in. Here we go. Boom. Thanks for the stars. Let me see who sent the stars. Boom. Jeff Bush with the stars. Big shout out to Jeff Bush. And we got a new sponsor, by the way. And I want to make sure we give a big shout out. We're going to do it multiple times during this show. Renegade Property Maintenance. They are a fully insured residential commercial property maintenance company. They do mowing. They do anything outside your house that you need to have done. Big shout out to them. Oh boy, here we go. You can already hear the scanner going off. If you're
Whittier Murray, black male, I believe mid-30s.
So if you're wondering how I get to all the news stories so quickly, it's because of this scanner. Big shout out to Cherokee Diversified for making this happen. This scanner gives me all the tidbits of information, what the cops are doing, where they're going to be at. So I'm able to basically pop in, get the footage right off the jump, and then produce the best news in the area. So today, let's go ahead and we'll play a video. So again, what I do is I play a video, and then I give you guys an opportunity to watch it, and then you'll be able to comment and say what you feel, and then I'll give you all the backstory and everything like that. Negative 99 basically means that they do not have a warrant. She goes, way to go, Brattleboro Ford. Bang. So Brattleboro Ford.
Is from Family Dollar, $8.95 Penny Road.
Brett Blaine, what up? What up, brother? Share it up. Tag some people, share it up. Let's get my head straight here. I'm going to pop this Celsius right here. Peach vibe. Boom. I need some energy. Brattleboro's been going crazy. We've been getting more and more stories. Just when I think that maybe things are going to slow down, maybe the town's going to calm down a little, maybe things just ramp right up. People have been blowing my mind with the stuff that they are pulling off and what they are doing. So he goes, Zachary Eldridge. Here we go. So we've got ourselves a news story from South Brattleboro. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up, and now I'm going to play it. After I play it, I'll give you guys a chance to comment.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm here in South Brattleboro, just off Brook Street, where police got a call for a disturbance. Brattleboro police showed up with multiple officers and found a female out on her roof yelling aggressively and banging objects against the wall.
Why'd you kill this rapist? Child porn next door, who rapes his mother, beats children, and loves child abuse.
Hey, Kelly.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Hey, Kelly.
What's
What? Hey, Kelly. Kelly.
Hey, you're going to hell, David's mother. Yeah. Another pain. That's your chocolate.
Oh, my God.
The officers tried to get the woman to open her apartment and speak with them, but every time they tried, she would yell louder and bang an object against the wall.
Can we take you up to the yard?
Eventually, the officers decided it might be best to leave and try to come back when she settles down. When the officers came back a second time, they found the female outside in her yard, intoxicated and yelling aggressively.
Get the fuck out. I dare ya. Shots? Shots? Shots. Shots? Get the fuck in your car and get out.
Hi, Kelly.
I don't know you.
All right.
No, I don't know you. No.
Officer Evans, Brattleboro Police
Turn
Department.
around and put your hands
I
behind
don't
your back.
know you.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
I don't know
please.
you. Pissing on myself. Get the fuck off me.
I have her up here. Come on.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
No. No.
What?
No. No.
Hand up.
I'm not getting
Kelly,
raped.
I don't want to hurt you. That's
Get off me.
Kelly.
I'm going in my house.
I know you need help.
Get
Please.
off me. Now.
I do not want to hurt you. I just want
Get
you to
off
give me your
me.
hand.
Get off me.
Come here, please.
No.
Kelly,
Get off me.
I really do not want to hurt you.
Don't rape me.
Nobody's going to hurt you.
Get off me.
I just want you to give me your hand so that we can get you some help, okay?
I need no help.
You do need help. And I just want you to give me your hand without hurting me.
No, sir. I'm not giving you
I
my
don't
help.
want to hurt you though, Kelly.
No help.
I
Hey,
just
Kelly,
want you
you're
to
under
give me your
arrest
hand,
right
okay?
now, so don't resist, okay?
I'm
We
not
need this hand.
resisting. I'm not
Okay,
under
well,
arrest.
we need this hand, okay?
No.
You're under arrest. And
No.
We need this hand.
No.
Give it to us.
No.
Give it to me now.
No. No.
Come on.
Kelly,
No.
we're not here to hurt you. We just
You are hurting me!
Yep.
You're raping me!
Give me this hand.
Get off my hand now! Absolutely not! I just went outside to
Well, you're
notice.
under arrest now for disorderly conduct.
No, I'm not. This man wanted to rape me. No.
Kelly, get your finger out of it.
No, I'm not.
Dispatch.
We're
for
not
what?
here to hurt you. Kelly.
Log time for Kelly.
Notice Lieutenant Warner's knee, what he happens to be in.
Where's yours?
On sides. Yeah.
For what? For
Disorderly
being
conduct.
outside?
You think that is?
This man wanted to rape me.
I don't think
This man wants to rape me.
All right. Kelly, why don't you roll to my side, okay?
No. No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna stand you up, Kelly.
No.
Gonna roll you towards us.
No.
Okay.
All right. All right. Can you kick your?
Stand
No.
up. Okay.
No.
We need you to stand up.
That's
No.
piss on the ground.
You gotta stand up.
No.
Yes, please. We're just gonna pick you up.
No.
Okay.
This man wanted to rape me.
Yeah.
Why are you not arresting this
We're gonna
rapist?
go this way. Okay.
No.
Walk.
No.
Yep. Walk.
No. You're breaking
You
my
need to walk. So.
No.
Okay. You gotta
No.
stand.
They're raping me again.
Hey, if I don't
They're raping me
tighten
again.
this up, it's gonna.
No. No.
Can you stop?
No, I will not.
Please.
I will not. I will not. I won't stop, rapist. I won't. Yeah, I won't stop it. I'm gonna not stop
Hey,
it.
hey, 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 hey! No assaulting my
Oh
officer.
boy, a little donkey
No
kick
assaulting
action.
my officer.
Assault me. You're not gonna.
Hit this.
Share it up into your stories.
Thing is on the bottom, of course.
I just said to make you. How does that make your wife feel? How does that make your wife feel? How does your wife feel about child porn? How does she feel? Absolutely. You just raped me.
I got it.
You just raped me.
Okay. Stay right there. Okay. Get in the back of the car.
You just raped me of child porn.
There's no pockets or anything.
No.
No, I just gave you all I had.
Okay. Scooch on in there.
You just raped me of child.
Okay. Get your legs in.
You just
Hey, hey,
raped
you
me.
got it. Gotta get. Stop.
Yes!
Stop. Get in the car. Get
Stop.
your legs in.
Yes! Just raped me of child porn.
Man, if I
You
acted
just
like that
raped
when
me
I was
of
getting
child
arrested,
porn.
man.
You
feel like they'd
just
taser
raped
me.
of child porn. You just raped me of child porn.
She tried to run from Officer Cody Evans of the Brattleboro Police Department, but he was quickly able to catch her and needed to use force to arrest her. After a quick search, the police found a loaded handgun in her possession. She was charged with aggravated disorderly conduct and noise in the
Damn.
nighttime. I was able to get a comment from Assistant Chief Evans of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On the night of the 18th of June, officers responded to Brook Street for the report of a citizen dispute. On arrival, they saw one of the tenants of the building on the roof damaging property and screaming and hollering. Before they were able to get in contact with her, she got herself back into her apartment and locked the door. The officers were unable to speak with her at that time. Later in the night, they were called back for a second instance. When they arrived on scene, the woman was outside. And after a short struggle, they were able to take her into custody. And she was charged with aggravated disorderly conduct and noise in the nighttime. She was held on $200 bail and is getting arraigned today.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com.
For those of you just getting in, we're playing the videos. Basically, what we do is we do a little recap. We show the videos that from the past week or so, and we are going to give you guys a chance to hear the details behind the videos. We're going to tell you all the details. Now, let me tell you something about this video. I see some comments here. It's like, knee on the back is total bullshit. They need better mental health support. Now, listen, I mean, I get the mental health aspect to things, but when you're completely drunk and when you have a loaded firearm, which not just loaded, but condition 1, meaning you got the mag in and you racked around in the chamber, all she had to do was pull the trigger. There's no safety on that gun. So she's out here, and the object that she was slamming against the wall during the video and everything, that was the firearm. The firearm had all this paint and scratches on one side of it because she was smashing it against the door when the police were trying to talk to her. You know, and if you watch very closely, the videos are they're up on YouTube, so you'll have a chance to go back and watch it again. While she's out on the roof, as soon as I turn my light on, she freezes and puts her hands behind her. She had the firearm in her hand, and then she drops down to her butt where we can't see it and slides it across the roof. So, I mean, she was acting really, really aggressively and dangerously. You know, and I understand the mental health aspect of things, but people also need to be held accountable for their behavior. I mean, imagine that. You know, you can't just say, oh, well, I'm mentally ill, so I get to assault people, pull a gun out, I get to run from the cops. There's some really funny stuff. There's some really funny stuff about this situation that I want to tell you guys too. Shout out to everybody popping in. This is a Brattleboro News Recap Show. Brattleboro News, if you see me, you'll be able to get a card off of me, say what's up, get a picture with me. We're drinking Celsius tonight. So here's some backstory about this that nobody has had an opportunity to hear this side of the story. Okay, so we showed up to this situation where she's out on her roof, right? I showed you all of that. But basically, she was slamming the object against the wall so loud and causing more of a disturbance that basically the police were like, maybe we should leave. We'll let her calm down a little bit. Okay, we're going to let her calm down. We're going to leave. And they go out to West Brattleboro to this other call, which was actually a pretty serious call. They were like looking for this guy, and it was like a pretty serious situation. They had a shotgun out. They were doing all this other stuff, going through the woods. And basically about an hour had passed of dealing with this other call. And I was trailing Cody Johnson. I was behind his cruiser. And as I'm listening to the scanner, it was like they said, oh, well, you go do this and we'll be there in a second. And I thought he was headed back to Brook Street. So basically, we all go cruising back into downtown from West Brattleboro. And he goes way faster than me. So I go back and head towards Brook Street where I thought he was going. And so I pulled in expecting him to be there. Lo and behold, I pull right in, and there's the woman. She's outside of her house now. That's why I got that footage of her right up close to me where she's saying, shots, shots. And there was a good portion, about 10 minutes, where I was there and no officers were there. And I was like, oh, man, where are the officers? How am I the only person here? And so I turned the camera on and I started filming her. I have about 10 minutes of footage of her. She was saying the craziest stuff to me. And she was calling me her fuck toy and saying all this sexually harassing, like really nasty stuff. And then she got like aggressive with me and she literally threatened me with the 22. But I didn't realize that she had a firearm on her at all. Like literally, I did not realize she had a firearm at all. So I just sort of, was out there trying to like waste some time because I didn't want her to run back into the apartment. She was obviously still fired up. So I was like, oh man, let me just try to talk to her and keep her out here. So then I backed all the way up to where my car was and was leaning against my car because she was like aggressively getting in my face. She was yelling so much, her glasses were like all fogged up and her breath was horrible. She had horrible like alcohol for one, but just nasty breath, like yelling in my face that she wanted to rape me and like all this crazy stuff. And so when the officer walked up, she was standing behind my car, like doing the like Karen thing, like I'm gonna get your license plate number, et cetera, et cetera. And that's when Officer Cody Evans pulled in and she was like, oh, look who's following you, and like didn't realize who it was at first. And he walked up kind of quiet with the lights off. And when she noticed that it was him, she tried to run. And so we had some comments in here. Yeah, she goes, your ass could have been shot. For real. For real. She goes, she was a bit nutty. She said, wow, LOL. President counted for. Yeah, like I'm here to tell you that she was going off and she was, I felt like she was trying to talk herself into getting violent with me during that 10 minutes. And she goes, she was ready to take shots. Liquor first, then the firearm. Yeah, like I thought she meant shots. Liquor, I thought like she was posing and she was saying shots, like taking like pictures and then throwing shots like punches. And then it was like shooting me shots. Like, I don't even know. And it was pretty weird. So then we have some comments in here that was like, he said that she didn't want, she goes, okay. Betsy Macon writes, I understand that she needed to comply, but not throwing her on the ground. They are always so rough. That's my thoughts only. I mean, they were obviously very, very, okay, here we go. She goes, Mr. Hank, I'm glad you found my comment amusing. I know all two women, the woman was drunk. I understand they have to deal with this daily, but she is a woman. If another man did it, it would be assault. But okay for the police. Aren't the police trained to solve issues without throwing people on the ground? I find it sad, especially a drunk woman. So sorry that you find it funny. I, for one, am not amused. I've lived in Brattleboro for 50 years, and it's gotten worse by the day. Very funny, huh? Oh, boy. So, yeah, like, I understand your concern. It's not something, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing about the fact of the situation and what was going on. I think that basically why the town has gotten worse, I would say, is because of the very soft approach that the police take. I mean, the Brattleboro police are not going way out of their way to be rough with people. In many cases, after following them and dealing with so much with officers and seeing arrests go down, I would say that they are extremely forgiving and extremely soft until these people get aggressive with them. The other thing I would like you to think about, and don't get upset by the show or what I'm saying, Betsy, we're here for you, is that this is not the first time. This is not the first time that they've dealt with someone, and they know the seriousness of the situation. They are definitely trying to be light with her because she's a woman, but the way that they were acting was also for their safety, and I mean, it's very apparent that this could have gotten way worse. If she had managed to run away a little bit, I mean, she had a loaded firearm with a bullet in the chamber. If she had gotten away far enough, she could have pulled it out. There was no indication that she had been pulling it out, slamming it against the wall, doing different things. So who knows what could have happened? When they did put her on the ground, she urinated. She said that she's pissing herself, like, in order to try to piss on him. And if you notice, Lieutenant Warner's the guy with the police hat on. He always wears a hat. He kneeled right in the piss and everything. He goes, "It's that." She's Susan Hubble from Maine writes, God forbid she decided to whip it out. Yeah, man, if she did that, it would have been crazy. She goes, she did that too. I mean, yeah, she pissed on him, the loaded gun. He goes, I mean, she's drunk. How else do you deal with someone who's fighting you? And I'm going to go ahead and say this, is that Lieutenant Warner is the second shift and nighttime supervisor. Okay, he is an officer. He's lieutenant. He's all of the officers' boss. Cody Evans is the son of Assistant Chief Evans of the Brattleboro Police Department, and he's highly professional police officer. He does not abuse his authority in any way. He's a big part of the police station, and and I understand that people are sensitive because it's a woman and that she's obviously intoxicated and there are mental health issues going on. So I mean, there are situations that you got to be a little more gentle with people. But when she's acting very, very, very aggressive, I would say that it's probably one of those moments that they did a pretty good job dealing with that one. This next one that I'm going to play when everybody's ready, I mean, this one is heinous. This one kind of shows a little bit more about what can happen with the situation gets out of hand, and he goes, Zachary Eldridge writes, guys, I think Betsy is drunk right now because she is talking some bullshit. She said, ready, Father Hank. Yeah, it's the Brattleboro News Recap Show. Let me go ahead and pop up Brattleboro Ford once more time before we play the next one. I want to let everybody know that if you're in the market to buy a new automobile, head over to Brattleboro Ford and use the name Planet Hank in the Brattleboro News, and you're going to get $250 off right off the bat. $250 off right off the bat. And if you bring your vehicle in to Brattleboro Ford for service, you're going to get a 10% discount if you drop Brattleboro News, Planet Hank, any of that good stuff. You know what I mean? And big shout out to Renegade Property Maintenance. If you need to get someone to come and work on your yard or do any of that good stuff, mowing, landscaping, anything outside the house, make sure that you, check them out. Give them a call. What's the word? He said, Bryson Miner says, what's the worst thing that's happened in Brattleboro? Well, just the other day, we had a very unfortunate murder in town, and we played that on our last Brattleboro News Recap. So I'm not going to get back into that story. I'm going to play this next one. And like I did in the last one, the format is I play the video. We give everybody a chance to comment. And then if you have any questions about the situation, you can ask me. So here we go. We got ourselves a news story popping in. Brattleboro News Recap Show on Planet Hank.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm here on Flat Street in downtown Brattleboro, where Brattleboro police received a call that there was a fight in progress. Brattleboro police showed up with multiple officers and found two females fighting and weapons were involved.
Look at that pepper spray.
What's good? What's this lady so fucking pissed about? She just assaulted her with mace, bro?
Yeah. Oh, she...
Baseball bat?
Dude, she just fucking pulled that out of her fucking bag.
Look at that choke. That's deep. The bulldog rear naked choke.
Doing a video on his phone. Turn it around.
You're not getting involved in that. Because I've already been
How many people here? Numbers don't lie. My shoes are still on, and you're almost fucking goddamn dead. And
I'm not almost dead.
They're taking goddamn fucking videotape.
Yep.
I'm fucking strong as shit.
Yeah, you're real strong.
Look at them. Nobody helped you, did they? Nobody came to your rescue. Nobody.
Look at you and look at me, you dumb bitch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8 men did not come to your
Mash up the laugh emojis. Mash up the laugh emojis.
Shit, realizing that I fucking won. And you're fucking pathetic because you're a goddamn fucking pawn. And they're taking fucking video for fucking fun. And I'm on your side and not theirs.
Okay.
I'm not on your side, asshole. I'm on her side because you pitted her against me. Because numbers don't lie and she's the only fucking female in this fucking situation.
You okay?
I would have been a lot fucking more okay if you would have fucking stepped up and pulled her off me. You piece of shit asshole.
Here come the cops.
I hope you go to jail. Seriously.
I go to jail. What's she talking about?
Her shoes are on the ground and mine aren't. She just fought for her goddamn life, and so did I. We all just made a goddamn fucking joke of it. You're all men, and we're all women.
Okay, so what did she say to start then?
Me. She was trying to make me. She made someone else that lives there that was going inside.
So she just randomly
She's
walked up.
ranting about the fucking broken glass, dude.
When police started their investigation, one of the females got aggressive with Sergeant Hamilton of the Brattleboro Police Department, and he had to use force to place her under arrest.
You're gonna tell us what?
What name?
Liz.
No! No! Fuck you!
Oh boy.
You're under arrest. Stop.
No, I'm not! Because I told you to call me by my name! I'm not under arrest by telling... No! Stop! Stop! I'm not under arrest by telling you to call me what my real name is! Help me! Help me! This man is trying to rape me! I'm begging this woman and this man to help me because this man is having some sort of fucking fucked up. This man is having a fucked up elite. This man thinks he can tell me what my name is.
Oh,
What
boy.
is my name?
Can you?
You don't even know what my name is. You don't even know what my name is. You don't know. You're assuming what my name is. I'm trying to tell you what my name is. I just fought for my goddamn fucking life against some fucking asshole. And you're arresting me. You're trying to make me a whore.
Liz.
This cop is trying to make me a whore.
That's my
This
favorite
cop
line.
is trying to make me a whore. I am begging this woman, this man who are videotaping what's happening to let me go. Because I'm just trying to take a walk out. I'm trying to take a walk.
You want to put your leg over there so we can stand you
No,
up?
all I want you to do.
All right, we're gonna stand you up.
No,
We're gonna stand you up.
no. These people have been harassing me
Share up
for
the
fucking
live
months.
stream and
All I'm
please
trying to do-
tag
No,
some people
I'm
from the area. Tag some people that you know. Get them in the chat. I want to see the numbers of this chat go way,
I'm
way
not a cop.
up.
I'm not a criminal for trying to go on. Oh, this fucking asshole who fucking harasses everybody thinking he's the fucking elder fucking. Let me go. Let me go. How long have you been on force?
Please watch your hand.
How? Say it again. Say it again. No, don't listen to him. Listen to me. Because I'm the citizen and you serve the citizen. let me go. I just want to go for a walk home. I just delivered
There you go,
groceries
Susan
up my
Huddle.
I just walked up 5 fucking stairs repeatedly because they broke my garbage.
Let go.
No! You know my name!
Let go of my leg.
You can't call me by his words. You want to rape me, asshole? You want to rape me, ass? Let me go! If
Nope.
you don't want to rape me, let me go! Let me go! You want to rape me? Let me go! I'm not fucked up! I will explain at you!
She was charged with aggravated assault, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. I was able to get a comment from Chief Hardy of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On June 28th at approximately 7:30 p.m., officers responded to a fight in progress call on Flat Street. Upon arrival, it was discovered that someone was pepper sprayed and a brandished knife and baseball bat. One person was placed under arrest and charged with aggravated assault, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest, and held on $5,000 bail. This investigation is ongoing.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Wow, let me tell you, man. I mean, that is a new low right there. I mean, we know it. Everybody knows it. Like, what in the... I always say this to the cops. Every time I see something like that, I always say, what in the Brattleboro just happened? Okay? What in the Brattleboro just happened there? Because that was wild. Okay? Like, are you kidding me? Not only like the rape thing, like what is up with the ladies yelling that they're being raped? Like, bro, you can't do that. That's breaking the goddamn rules, man. That's taken away from like real rape victims that got problems and like stuff going on. You can't just use it because you're mad. Anytime that you're in trouble, you get, like, what the heck? So some people in here, some of the people are like, well, and then she gets up mad and is like, why didn't you help me? Why weren't anybody helping? Because look at you. If anybody had touched you, you would have accused them of trying to rape you. Like, are you kidding me? And then she's like, why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 guys here and nobody helped. Helped you commit aggravated assault? Like, lady, we ain't helping you commit felonious assault, okay? You used mace on that girl. Y'all were swinging baseball bats. She got the assault charge, not even from the mace and the other thing. She got it from that chokehold. I mean, she had a nice rear naked choke in. All she needed to do was get a leg. If she had hooked a leg and was able to pull with her back, she could have killed her, Thank God that they were just dumbasses and didn't really know what they were doing and rolled around on the ground. I mean, she cut her head all up, and then she got up all entitled, yelling about men, how it's men's fault. Are you kidding me? That had nothing to do with men. That had to do with you being drunk and crazy as hell. Like, I get the aspect of like, hey, mental health or whatever, and this, that, the next thing, but come on. You cannot come out of your house and mace people and get in a huge brawl and then get up, blame everybody else in town. Everybody's watching you get in a fight in public. Of course they are. You're in downtown. You're in the middle of a freaking city, downtown, fighting some girl with a baseball bat. What are they? What is everybody just supposed to walk by and mind their own business? That absolutely not. You guys are making a spectacle of yourselves. It's crazy, man. So, like, all right. Whole thing is crazy. The Brattleboro News is the best news, the most watchable news experience, the best police content. We are the #1 news source in the state of Vermont and soon to be the entire nation because of the quality of my content and what we do here. And let me go ahead and do this real quick. Shout out to Chief Hardy of the Brattleboro Police Department for giving me that statement in the video. She's a huge part of this. And we have tons of respect for her and the police department, and she's doing a wonderful job. We need to start supporting the police department in this town. We need to stop spending money on some of these special interest groups and nonprofits who claim to be helping things, but might not be the best choice for how we spend money. You know, we're spending so much money on groundworks and Wyndham housing and all of these different hotel vouchers and all of these programs that we may actually probably need to actually spend that on the justice system. Maybe actually getting some of these people some jail time. Maybe having something go down on the criminal charges. Now, shout out to my sponsors, Brattleboro Ford. If you buy a vehicle from Brattleboro Ford, make sure that you shout out Brattleboro News, and you will get a $250 discount right off the jump and 10% off of all service. And shout out to Renegade Property Maintenance. If you need anything done to your house, make sure that you shout out, and get a quote, have them come out and get some work done. So one thing I want to say, here's some of the extra details about this one. This situation with these women fighting on Flat Street there is the funniest thing about it. This is insane, okay? The whole thing was insane because, okay, so when I talked to the chief, I was like, okay, let me get... I was like, oh, wow. So maybe we're actually going to see her locked up or something happen. And the chief was like, yeah, maybe, blah, blah. And so I got the statements, and we were talking about each of the cases and had our meeting. As I walk out of the police station and I open the door to go into the lobby, there she is, standing in the lobby, already been released, whole face, 2 black eyes, whole face all cut up, knees and elbows all cut up. And she's like mad because she's trying to get her property out of the police station and everything. And she just looks right at me. She looks right at me and goes, I recognize you. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm done for, bro. I am done for. Like, I recognize you. And then she's like, who are you? I was like, oh, man. All right. I am a reporter with Brattleboro News. And she's like, oh, well, off the record, blah, blah, and starts going off, spouting all this stuff about her life and everything about what she's going through, and basically locks me into this conversation for 30 minutes in the lobby, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know how long. It felt like freaking ages. Felt like I was trapped there, like frozen in time, because I didn't want to, like, I don't know what. I felt bad for her. She was all beat up, and it got in big trouble. And I didn't know. She couldn't get into her apartment. She didn't have keys. And just all kinds of different, like, personal things that she was talking about. And I tried to talk to her about anger and be like, listen, you really got to get your anger under control. You can't be this angry. And I don't even know. And it was pretty wild. And he goes, Hank, you're the man. So basically, the police had to take her down to her apartment and get the fire department to come and use their special fire department code to open the door for her because her key was trapped in evidence for whatever until she could get it. So it was like a whole rigmarole after, but it was pretty funny. And let's why am I not helping her? Because you're committing aggravated assault. That's why nobody's helping you. You know what I mean? The other part about this one that's hilarious is that the officer that she was screaming at is Sergeant Hamilton. He is the shift supervisor, Patrol Sergeant Hamilton for second shift. Like, he usually is like one of the higher ranking guys, unless Lieutenant Warner is out on that shift. But usually Sergeant Hamilton is a supervisor out, and he is absolutely jacked. Sergeant Hamilton is like the toughest police officer on the Brattleboro Police Force. He is the last person that you want to get into a fight with if you are in a situation in Brattleboro. And everybody always tries to fight him. It's crazy. It's like, go fight one of the other officers. Are you nuts? You're just like, it makes no sense. You're going to fight the biggest and strongest officer on the force? Like, bro, come up with, you're making very bad choices in life. He goes, Brattleboro never keeps them. He goes, exactly. What were the charges? Why not? It was aggravated assault. She got aggravated assault. It was a felony. She goes, yes. See, Carlos, I was nervous of this. Goes, she's going to find you and get you Glenn Close Fatal Attraction style. Yes. She told me, she goes, I want to talk to you more. She goes, I want to find you and we'll talk about this more. And then she got all mad at me and goes, but that doesn't mean you're my daddy or you're my therapist or something. I was like, Jesus Christ, I got to get out of here. He goes, who is Zachary Eldridge? I don't know. Let me pull it up. Was there a comment that you... He goes, we, Planet Hank, let's make him famous. Spread the word about him. About who? She said, I love how she said, I'm on your side, not theirs. Like she wasn't just scrapping with the poor scrawny. Yeah, exactly. Goes, he totally dissed all real rape victims. Facts. Like, are you kidding me? You can't bring up, you can't claim this fake rape thing. Like, ladies, I don't know. If you're doing that thing, then that is completely heinous. You cannot be doing fake allegations of rape. Like, are you kidding me? That's like the worst thing that you can do. You know what I mean? Like, it's terrible. He goes, I got bro to say your name about you, Mr. Hank. He goes, I got bro to say your name about you, Mr. Hank. Yes, sir. The Planet Hank live show, the Brattleboro News Recap, the greatest news in the world. Brattleboro News, if you haven't shared up our YouTube channel is popping. Brattleboro News on YouTube. You got all the content up there. If you have a business in town and you are looking, or anywhere, for instance, if you are looking to get your name seen, to get your message spread, this is the only way in town that this is going to work out for you, okay? The other news sources in town are not even close. Nobody is reading through the old school paper and seeing your business on a print and being like, oh yeah, let me call them up. That is not the way to do it. Okay? Radio is old school. Okay? Nobody listens to the radio. Okay? They're on their phones all day long. My social media news, the way I'm doing it with these actual videos, is the most seen, most watched news source in the state of Vermont, growing into the region. Okay? This is the way to do it, and I would love a chance to represent you and throw your business up here with all of the other sponsors and get your name out there. We have packages for, less money, and we can totally go crazy with it. Like Brattleboro Ford just jumped right into the deep end with the Brattleboro News, says that we absolutely love what you're doing. We love that you're calling out the BS in town, and we want to be a part of it. And they're my flagship sponsor. He goes, we can tell. Elena Hubble, big shout out. She said, what's up, big goatsy? He said, Hank's got a package for you. Yes, I do. Langdon says, what's your opinion on a guy that nutted on somebody at the Dollar Tree? That's disgusting. Okay. But that sounds exactly like some kind of call that I would have gotten in Brattleboro. That sounds pretty Brattleboro. And what I would say to that is, what in the Brattleboro just happened? Okay. Langdon says, Brattleboro needs a mayor. I think that we all can agree that Hank is already the mayor of Brattleboro. I am clearly the mayor of Brattleboro. We need to switch off select board and switch into Planet Hank for mayor, okay? Maybe I'll throw a big party in town and we'll call it, voting for the mayor, and we'll all go in there and get drunk and hang out and have food, and then we can all cast ballots where only Hank is on the ballot for mayor. How about that? He goes, fun report. She said, I call First Lady. I don't think so. Okay. So moving on from the brawl on Flat Street, we had 2 female fights so far. Both of them called for rape. They were being raped. I don't know what's up with that, ladies. We need to clean that up. If you get arrested or you get into a fight, stop saying people are raping you. That's just bad form. That's bad form all around. Okay? So, moving on to the next story. He said, are you with the Reformer? No, absolutely not. Okay, we are an independent news source. We have far surpassed the Reformer. The Reformer doesn't have any quality video. They have nothing, okay? Their stories are skim. Our stories are in depth. We have all the views. If you want to sponsor the show, get involved, advertise your business, jump in now. We are taking over the town. She said, Courtney says, it makes it harder for real rape victims, 100%. He said, we hate the Reformer over here. That's right. Say it again, Landon. Say it again. He said, Landon, sponsor him. That's right. Sponsor the show. If you guys are interested in sponsoring, say it now. Okay, so we're moving on. We're going to go back in. We got another news story. This is more of a feel-good news story. Oh, we're getting a call. Let's see what they have to say.
We had Christopher Pons.
The cops are going crazy. He goes, I don't have a business, but I'd love to sponsor. All right, we'll get into a private message, Landon. We'll get into a private message. You can sponsor. You don't have to have a business. You can just sponsor the news, and we can make a deal. I've got many sponsors that are just more like silent sponsors that don't like push and want an advertising. They don't want to be known, but they just like support what's happening and want to be a big part of it. And know that, you know, when I'm growing, this is a brand new news source. And I need as much help as possible right now because it's very helpful. It really does help to get financial support and help to get equipment. I need to hire people. I need help, you know, and to just make this bigger and bigger and bigger. Negative 99 means no warrant. Okay, moving on. Let's go to our very next news story. This is a feel-good news story. Okay, this one is amazing. We got a very big news story popping in from Central Brattleboro.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm here off Bradley Ave in downtown Brattleboro, where Brattleboro Fire received a call that a vehicle was on fire. Brattleboro Fire Department showed up with one fire truck and one ambulance and quickly got to work putting out the fire.
Footage.
You calling the fire department? It's unclear what caused the fire, but it looked like the flames originated from the dashboard. At one point, some fireworks inside the car started going off and the airbags exploded.
airbag.
Look at that fire.
I'll take like 2 steps back.
Big shout out to Brattleboro Fire Department showing up, handling business. Yes, sir. This is live landing. She says, I think he tried. Shout out Patty Blanc, Danny Horton, Sarah Ely, Steph Michelle, everybody popping in. All you guys, Zachary, Susan Hubble, Carlos Eastwood, Kendra Williams, Lane, Landon Goodnow. There you go, Danny Horton. Thank you for the stars. Everybody send me stars. He's spraying his hose. Look at that car refusing to go out. Watch him smash the back windshield. No, I love how he just throws the crowbar down instead of handing it back to the guy. Shout out Little Goat. I was able to get a comment from Assistant Chief Keir of the Brattleboro Fire Department.
So on July 5th, 12:48 in the morning, we received a report of a motor vehicle fire.
Shout out AC
at the
Keir.
intersection of Bradley Avenue and Putney Road. Our guys responded. They arrived on scene, found a fully involved passenger car, SUV type vehicle on fire. They were able to extinguish it pretty quickly. Seeing the guys were able to clear the scene within about an hour and go on to the next.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro Ford.
Man, that one right there, that was wild. You can't tell me that was not wild. That one right there, so, like, let me tell you, sometimes these just come together. Okay, sometimes the footage is hard to get, and I got to chase it around. I spend all these hours, and I'm out and about looking for stories, trying to chase stuff down, and it never happens, right? Sometimes they just fall into my lap. For instance, this car fire, like, that's how I'm the first person there. I literally was just driving by. I was about to make my last drive through town and head home for the night. It was 4th of July night. It was probably like 1 o'clock, and I just, like, drive by and just like look over and there's a whole car completely on fire. Literally, I just like pulled the car over and was like, what the hell? Turn, click, click. And it was me and an off-duty police officer had just pulled up, and he's the one who called the fire department. And there must have been some fireworks inside the car because you see the explosions and the fireworks are like popping out of the car, which is crazy. And so, again, what in the Brattleboro is happening? You know, I just happened to be driving by and, there's a whole car fire. I was nervous because I was like, man, I want to get I want to get a 4th of July story. Everybody's like, they were like, I guarantee you that something goes crazy in the town. It's 4th of July. Everybody's going to be out messing around, doing something. And sure enough, last call of the night, here comes a huge car fire, and everybody pulled up, and it was awesome. He goes, on God, they fired my dad. He goes, not Brattleboro Subaru. He goes, you should talk to Ziad Keen. I bet they'd love to sponsor you, the Subaru. He goes, not Brattleboro, they're the ops. Myrtle Merrill says, Brattle Bronx. Langdon Goodnow, damn, $5. He goes, I'll drive it. Yeah, the car was completely totaled. I was blown away by how much they had to spray water on it. Like, it took them a minute, okay? And then after they were spraying all over it, they actually had to use the jaws of life to rip the hood off of the thing and spray the engine because the engine kept igniting. It was crazy. She goes, do you think it still runs? No, I don't think so. The owner popped out, was talking out there, and I asked him for a statement, and he was like, no, I don't want to be all over the news. Thank you. He goes, I'm having a bad day. He goes, they still don't know what caused it, ? She did, Courtney Bushley. No, they don't. But after talking to the fire chiefs and everybody, they were like, well, it looks like that the flames originated in the dashboard, so it most likely could be something electrical, something going on electrically inside the dashboard, and then it just went from there. And obviously there were some fireworks involved. That didn't help. Having a bunch of fireworks in the car that caught flames. Maybe they shot off some fireworks and maybe put a partially still ignited firework back in the vehicle, and that sparked things off. He goes, Kendra says, I shall drive it. He said she did not have a license. He goes, who is Aladdin, bro? Might be him.
Have any more 43 on the Title 18 complaint?
Oh, boy. Title 18 means drugs. There's a drug complaint. Let's see what's happening.
Just a silver Subaru Forester that's backed into the lower lot. Says generally they meet with a tall man wearing a hat and quickly leave the area. Vehicle is currently there. I asked for a call back if he gains any other details.
Oh, boy. Someone's selling drugs. They said that they got some information that the dude is a tall man wearing a hat with a Subaru. He goes, who is Aladdin? That's my PlayStation name. Oh, boy, Western Ave. She says, sadly, in our harbor this 4th, a 30-year-old man, a 30-hour search was suspended. Only his flip-flops were recovered. Haunts me, and my family watched the local rescue boat deploy and not return. Portland News. Oh, boy. That sucks. He said, what is that? He said, nah, but we're watching UFC on Saturday. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Brattleboro News, the greatest news that you've ever seen. We're taking over the whole entire town. We are the most watched. We are the #1 news source in the state of Vermont. We have more views. We have more everything. We have the best footage. We have the best coverage, the real look. This is not political. This is not a narrative-based newspaper where they're trying to cherry pick what they want the town to be and send it to you. I'm giving you a in-depth look at what is going on in the town, something that people have not seen, and the news that is not represented with any other news source. This is something that everybody should get behind and believe in, because this is what is going to draw change. We are shining the light on some of the people and organizations and some of the spending that we have going on in town that is misguided. These people want to build their big nonprofits and companies that rely on drawing certain individuals into town and changing the dynamic of what this town is. Everybody's wondering, what happened to Brattleboro? Why is it so bad here? Why is our crime rate through the roof? Let me throw up some stats here, okay? Our assault stats per capita are way above the national average. 375 incidences per 100,000 is compared to 282. I mean, that's ridiculous. Our murder rate is much higher than the national average. Our rape, maybe that's why everybody's yelling about rape. Our rape is much higher than the national averages. The only one that we do pretty good on is robbery. We don't really have a lot of robberies, person-to-person robberies and muggings. That's not happening. But our burglary and theft are through the roof. Like absolutely way too high. 1,093 compared to 500. That's double. More than double. And this one, theft, about 5,000 compared to 2,000. That's ridiculous. That's far more than double. Okay? This is something that we need, the dynamic of what we are focused on in town. Okay? We need to change that. We need to change how we spend money. We need to change what our priorities are. It's not spending every penny that we have on the hotel voucher program or trying to build up groundworks so that they can buy more properties. In order for that company to grow, they need to draw in more individuals that are not exactly what we're looking for, okay? It'd be one thing if it was just helping the people that were locals. No, they're not. They're drawing people from all over the place and bringing them in. That's ridiculous. And our spending is out of control. You know, big shout out to Brattleboro Ford. If you buy a vehicle, walk in, say Planet Hank or Brattleboro News, you will get a $250 discount on any vehicle purchase. If you go in and have your vehicle serviced, you will get a 10% discount if you use the name Brattleboro News or Planet Hank. And big shout out to our new sponsor, Renegade Property Maintenance. If you need to get any work done, mowing, landscaping, or anything done, make sure you hit them up. Renegade Property Maintenance. So we got one more news story today. She said, look at, we got some comments here. He goes, low-key munching some Burger King. From Brat. He goes, Groundworks, Johanna Cruz writes, Brownworks loves the way the town is. It keeps their job secure, for sure. If anything got better, then they would go down. She goes, proud of your civic mindedness, Father Hank. He goes, your president is about to start his big boy presser. Get Hunter on the pod. She goes, yep, murders is crazy. I know, it's crazy. The town has gone downhill, and we need some changes. So we've got one more news story. This is a new one. I have literally just posted this one, and I'm going to pull it up now. This one is wild. This is your first chance to take a peek at this one. I want to give everybody a chance. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change which one I put up. I'm gonna put this one up here, I think. Let's see which one I got. Yeah, this one.
Animal complaint for 341 Bonnyville Road. Caller initially 5 dogs. Neighbors were loose, but asked for further call with discipline.
Animal complaint. Okay, we got one more news story. You know what the format is. You watch the video. You can put comments during the video, and afterwards you can ask me questions, and I'll tell you all kinds of details and gossip about what's happening. A very important news story that came out earlier this week. Planet Hank Live, Brattleboro News Recap.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com.
Happy
I'm
birthday,
here in
Langdon.
North Brattleboro, just off Putney Road,
Landon.
where
Happy
police
birthday,
received
Landon.
a call that a vehicle had been stolen and multiple vehicles were damaged during the theft. Brattleboro police showed up with multiple officers and received a tip that the suspects had left the Quality Inn and headed up Old Ferry Road. After a search, Brattleboro police located a tow truck with a stolen pickup truck on the back, sitting in a parking lot behind the UPS warehouse.
Putney, right, as Mr. Putney, but I don't know.
You're the person here. I mean, I can arrest you for leaving here. So
I didn't do nothing.
what happened?
After an investigation, they placed one female under arrest for grand larceny.
I have the right to know what I'm being arrested for. This is absolutely my right. Get arrested for what is my charge?
Mash up the laugh emojis.
Can I set the bag down for me? All right, hands behind your back for me.
I don't think I want to know what I'm being arrested for. You're making me like get like this because I have the right to know what I'm being arrested for.
Kelly,
what are you placing me under arrest for?
Kelly, as of right now, I will be perfectly honest with you. I do not know.
What
so
I know is you do not know, but
Kelly,
you can place me under arrest legally.
3-2 did get a call back from state reference agency assist.
This is bullshit.
That male subject from a kidnapping, and they're all set to not need us to check that resident.
I know, but a person who's getting arrested has the right to know what they're being arrested for.
Look, I will be more than...
He doesn't even know.
Kelly, I'm not the investigating officer. The investigating officer told me that you are under arrest, right? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna walk over to my cruiser. I'm just gonna make sure you've got nothing else on you, and then I'm gonna put you into the cruiser, all right?
You can take my bag.
Dispatch.
Yeah, you can take my bag.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take the bag. You don't need anything in the bag, do you?
Are you gonna go to the police station?
Yes, obviously.
While the police were waiting for a tow truck, the male driver came out of the woods where he was hiding. And after a short argument, he was placed under arrest.
Arrest him.
Bud, come over here. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you doing? I just asked you. Why are you out in the woods? Face towards the truck for me. What's your name, man? What's your name, man? Do you have an ID on you?
Nope. Yes.
Be honest with me, are you Andy?
Why am I being arrested?
Face towards the truck for me. Don't put your hands together. Let go.
Look at this dude. Courtney Bushy, yes, I did a story on the truck with the truck on the bed stolen from Brattleboro Subaru.
Stay here for me. Stay here.
It's on my YouTube page. I have the footage of me chasing it down the street.
Dispatch 1-2. I have another in cuffs.
Of course, we got that footage.
I already know my name.
It's Andy. I need to know your real name, man. What's your full name?
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Identify myself.
Yes, you need to identify
my
yourself,
rights.
man.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I'm already in cuffs. I'm good.
And I need you to identify yourself.
You all set?
I am not all set.
You have another detained.
10-4. Buddy, I need your name.
Copy.
You realize that that's not
Lauren Taylor says, cue the insubordination and bump knee sob story. I'm already in cuffs. I'm good.
I'm just asking for your name, man.
You already have it.
Then why won't you tell me what it is?
Why? I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, I really don't.
Are we
I'm
really
not
going to play this game?
No, we don't have to. I'm already arrested. I'm already going to jail forever. Like, come on. Fuck the small talk. Let's go.
This isn't small talk. I'm asking for your name.
It is. Are you going to release me?
10-4.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah.
Just
See, you already knew. You already knew,
buddy,
bro. You already
buddy,
fucking
what are you doing?
nothing. I'm gonna sit right here.
Said you already knew.
I'm gonna sit down.
All right,
yeah,
sit
yeah.
down. Sit down, man.
Is that what you like?
Yes, I would like you to sit
I got
down.
a bad knee. I'm not.
Okay, fine.
I lean up against this thing.
Fine.
I won't fucking do that.
Nope. What are you doing? Don't turn.
told you I
Stop
do.
twisting. Buddy,
Fine.
don't do that.
Let me just lean up against
Don't
it.
turn towards the
I have
truck.
a bad knee.
Turn towards the truck. You can either sit down or you can turn towards the
Please
truck.
stop, sir.
No,
Sir.
buddy, I'm giving you
Sir.
two options.
I'm
Turn
telling
towards
you,
the truck.
I have a bad knee.
Then
I'm asking
you can lean up this way. No, turn towards the truck.
That's
Turn
not
towards
working
the
for
truck.
Hey, pay the fucking
What are you
attention.
doing?
I told you I have a bad knee.
I'm telling you, you have two options. Sit down or face the truck.
I'm
Oh,
telling you, I need to lean
that
up
was the
against
big
fucking
boy
something.
daddy
You're
boys.
welcome to lean forward. I will not let you lean back. Do you understand
I
that?
get that. All right.
All right.
I'm not trying to be a fucking problem for you.
Then why are you
He said,
being a
"Are we allowed to say
I asked
swear
for an
words?"
give it, right? How is that not being a problem?
Not be towed. I work for this company.
Well, the truck on the back of it doesn't belong to you or anybody else here. You stole it, so we're going to start.
Whoa!
I love how he breaks that
You're
down.
under arrest, so I can't really ask you questions about this. I would have loved to.
I'm under. Wait. Whoa. Why am I under arrest?
I would have loved to have gotten.
Hold
your
on.
side
Why
of
am
the
I
story.
under arrest?
Because you work with them to steal the truck.
Wait a minute.
I would love to ask you more questions about it, but this is
Actually,
where we
I
are.
would like. I would like
Look
to know
at
why
Sergeant
I'm being arrested
Hamilton.
for a stolen truck.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
It's like, yep, stolen truck.
Go ahead.
I mean, like, there's mitigating circumstances possible there, right? You might not have been driving. You might not have been any one of a whole number of things. But you can't ask you those questions. You don't talk. So now you're just under arrest.
For a stolen vehicle.
Yep.
My charge there for stealing a vehicle.
Yep. So, so you have room to transport the two of them and the dog? Is that was that the issue?
daughter took the dog.
Okay. Oh. Megan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like her.
All right. Someone's got to stick with the truck is the only thing.
Yeah.
Your relationship with Kelly is okay? You guys aren't going to fight in the back of Officer Culp's cruiser?
Negative.
Okay.
We're fine.
All right. So we can just transfer both of them. I'll be here for a little while longer. Okay.
Yep, I got you. All right, man. We're going to go to the second cruiser over there, all right?
Are you done with the fucking light, though, guy?
Sorry, buddy.
Is that on your side?
I said, sorry, buddy.
Okay, all right. Then let's not have any more questions.
He was charged with DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, and grand larceny. I was able to get a comment from Chief Hardy of the Brattleboro Police Department.
On June 27th at approximately 10:45 p.m., officers responded to
Shout out
1380
Chief
Putney
Hardy.
Road for the report of a vehicle accident. A truck had taken a vehicle and hit other vehicles in the process. Officers searched for the vehicle, and after a short search, were able to locate the vehicle and place the driver under arrest for DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, and grand larceny. The female that accompanied the driver was also arrested for grand larceny.
Just because you are arrested does not mean that you're guilty of a crime, and the investigation is ongoing. I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com, sponsored by Brattleboro
Ford. Wow, Planet Hank, the greatest, the absolute greatest. Like, not even close. It's not even close. The best news, the greatest news in the whole state. We are the #1 news source out. We are the ones delivering the messages to the eyeballs and ears. So if you want to be seen, if you want your message heard, you want your business to grow, you should get involved with the Brattleboro News, sponsor the show, throw your logos up. I guarantee your business will grow. It will skyrocket. Okay, this one here. Now this news story sparked a particular type of response, okay? Now, there's a scanner group. There are people who are super mad about it. They were completely upset with the fact that this story existed at all. It was pretty funny to me what happened, because there are a lot of people who I help out And somehow this turned into people trying to claim. People were trying to claim that I purposely left out parts of the story to make them look bad and it was all my fault. Now, let me go ahead and tell you something. Why would I leave out the footage or the good parts of my own video? That makes no sense. And second of all, I don't do that. I have no reason to do that. I literally am just reporting. What I do is I say what is in the footage. I try to say as little as possible. And I literally just repeat what the police say to me. When I go and get an interview from the police and the police chief tells me what the charges were, I say what the charges were. It's not me trying to come up with anything or add any parts to the videos whatsoever. I don't need to. Like the saying goes, what in the Brattleboro is that? What in the Brattleboro just happened? Like, this is Brattleboro. We don't need to glorify any of these stories. They are glorious on their own. These stories are interesting on their own. Okay? So the woman in the video was charged, and now the charge has been dropped. Okay? So they had sparked some anger from some of the people involved that were her friends and her family, and they were like, blah, blah, blah. The video, they arrested her. They placed her in cuffs, and she was yelling, saying that, oh, what am I being charged with? I didn't do this and that. I'm not sure why the charges against her were dropped or what was going on, but I know that the charges against her are dropped. She claims that she paid for the vehicle and had a bill of sale. And at the time of the arrest, they were still investigating it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have any additional information. All I have was her getting arrested, put in a police car, and they took her off. Then I guess some stuff went down at the police station, and days later, a week later, whatever, things got dropped. So good on you, you know? And, but the personal attacks from me, she goes, yeah. And now they are trying to blame Hank and his fans because people have been reporting their stupid page. Right. So they have a scanner page, and they're over there writing books about how they got reported, and it must have been me who reported them. Let me go ahead and clear the air on that one. I don't report pages. I don't report anything. I don't care. Okay, I don't need to. My fans will stick up for me because we are squad. We know who it is. You know what I mean? Everybody, if you come for me, my fans are going to stick up because they have seen and they watch and they see who I am. I'm not trying to create any type of narrative, okay? I am literally presenting you with footage that you get a chance to watch what happened and make your own mind up for it. Okay, and I appreciate every single one of you that came out and stuck up for me in all the comments and all over social media. I read all the comments. I try to reply to everybody. I treat everybody with as much respect as I can. I am a jokester. I like to tease and troll. I like to be involved and go off in the comments. But I do not take kindly to people trashing out my company, trashing out Brattleboro News, or anything about me personally. I think that it's BS. So I think that it's hilarious when a whole bunch of people set the record straight and go to bat for me. I absolutely love it. And usually if you go to bat for me, I will hop in your DMs and personally thank you. She said, Team Hank, I got you. Hank. Yes, I got you, Hanky. That's right, Team Hank. Let's go. What happened? The stream was frozen. That must be you, buddy. He goes, yeah, they're trying to blame Hank. He says, is he frozen for anyone else? No, it's just you, dude. And facts, Leslie Anna. She said, Kim's still going in. He goes, you're going to spill the tea. Do you cover Hinsdale? Sometimes I cover Hinsdale. It depends. A lot of times if I cover Hinsdale is because they'll do an agency assist and have Brattleboro police cruise over to Hinsdale and help them out. And he goes, see? Look at that. Andy didn't scream rape. Facts. Andy didn't scream rape. He said, I'm already in handcuffs. I'm good. You know what I mean? He says, cut the small talk. You know what I mean? Elena says, Team Hank. I see you there, Elena. Where are you? Yes, Team Hank. She goes, you probably gained a bunch of new followers from that Dramarama in the scanner page. Big shout out to Jackie Reynolds. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm here to let people know that I'm just telling it like it is. I'm not trying to cause any drama. You know, I had a lot of respect for them, you know, and I was actually sticking up for them a lot because I've seen some comments from other people. Okay? I have no ill will towards any of them. I literally filmed a situation and reported on it because that's what the news was. It had nothing to do with anything personal, you know? And I don't say what my personal opinions of stuff are, okay? He goes, Zach, we supporting the big dogs. Zach says, I will always support you. That's right. Big shout out to Zach. Wow, Zach Eldridge. Let's go. She said, I can't believe you pronounced my name correctly. You're more than a pretty face. Oh, you be careful, Jackie. You're gonna get accosted by all the women in here. He goes, you're better than XQC. I'm the best, Landon. You know that. She said she's risen. They're out there. The Brattleboro News Show. This is the Brattleboro News Recap Show. This is the best show in all of Vermont. We are the #1 news source in the state, soon to be the region. Next stop, soon to be nationwide, worldwide. We are taking over. I have all the eyeballs watching me. This is the #1 watch. This is the #1 watch news source. Okay, if you have a message, a business, you agree with what you are seeing in my content and want to help shine the light, make sure that you sponsor the show. You jump on with your company and advertise. It helps us grow. It helps me sustain the news and make this bigger and badder. Big shout out to Brattleboro Ford for jumping in the deep end right off the bat, sponsoring the show. They are my flagship sponsorship, okay? They are helping out tremendously. If you buy a new vehicle from Brattleboro Ford, make sure to mention Planet Hank, the Brattleboro News Recap Show, Brattleboro News in any way, and you will get a $250 discount on any purchase of a vehicle. Additionally to that, if you get your vehicle serviced at Brattleboro Ford, you can say Planet Hank and Brattleboro News, and you get a 10% discount. Okay? Big shout out to Renegade Property Maintenance. If you got a lawn or you need some work done outside your house, landscaping or anything, residential, commercial, make sure you pop in. Throw out some calls to him, have him come out and work on your property. So, with that said, without putting people on blast, shout out to everybody involved in the videos. You know, I hope you're not mad at me. It has nothing to do with you personally. I super appreciate everybody for taking part in these live streams. Oh, boy. He goes, look at him. He goes, the international Jew, the world's foremost problem, Henry Ford. Oh, boy. Here we go. Celtic 34, I've noticed your hate speech all over your account. He goes, I want to know how you always make it to the calls. Well, I always make it to the calls because I live in a nice location and I have this very nice scanner. Unit in BH436. This is a very powerful scanner. It allows me to get the police calls, the emergency EMS and fire calls. And if I hear something big, I'm already ready to go. I got my camera ready. I got my lights ready. And we're ready to cruise out. We're ready to hit it up. He goes, very cool. Oh, Caitlin Tid. Sorry. He goes, I know Andy personally. He's pissed. I'm lying. He goes, how often do I stream? I usually try to stream. What I'm going to try to do for the stream is Thursday nights at 6 p.m. The Brattleboro News Recap Show. Okay? I just posted a new video about... I just...
Now smoking something inside the vehicle, if you're in the area.
Oh boy, there's someone is calling in the police saying someone's selling drugs. Okay, so I just posted a new video about the Elm Street situation that happened just the other day, and everybody was wondering why they were washing down the streets. What's going on? There was a situation involving some burglary, some criminal mischief, a lot of blood splatter, some disorderly conduct. It had all of our first responders. We had police cars, we had blue lights, sirens, we had ambulances pulling up, we had the Brattleboro Fire Department pulling up. I got a comment from Lieutenant Petlock. It was a good one. So make sure that you pop over and check it out on our YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, I post all of the Brattleboro News content to our YouTube page. That's the first stop. I usually post the videos over to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, other platforms. But the very first place that I'm going to put the content is on our YouTube. So if you're not subscribing to Brattleboro News on YouTube, you're wrong. Look at him. He goes, any calls that you don't go to, I usually don't like to go to suicide calls. I usually don't like to go to domestic violence. And then if there's a medical call, like I'm not about to post a bunch of people's medical information and stuff like that. He goes, are you calling Henry Ford's book hate speech? No, I'm calling your profile ridiculous, okay? And he says, oh, Hickety Hank. Yeah, real nice. We got you, buddy. We know you're a hater. He goes, are you ready to dance on July 27th, brother? Going to be lit. Make sure that you guys all pop out to the dance party that Blaine is putting out on July 27th over at the VFW in North Brattleboro. She goes, we have you in stereo here at Shezgotsy. Well, it's been a great show. Brattleboro News. Shout out to Brattleboro Ford. Give them a call. Buy a car. If you buy a car, I'll pull up. All right. If you're a Brattleboro News fan, if you're a Planet Hank fan, and you buy a car, I will personally pull up and be a part of the exchange. Okay. And you will get a $250 discount and 10% off all of your service. Big shout out to that. And I thank everybody for watching. I know that this was a good one. You guys all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now I got to get out there and make some new news. We got an update. I have a video that I'm producing about the starved, abused puppy that was thrown into a dumpster off Putney Road. I have some details, and I have a video coming out about that incident and a whole bunch of other stuff that I know that you guys are all very interested in, and I get messages every day. If you want to talk to me or you have something to report, you can always slide into my DMs. I know that people enjoy that, and big shout out to you. Peace.